What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a quick little view of some of the items I've picked up over the last week or so while I've been out hunting. It's been a pretty slow week. I've been prepping to get ready to get back into the swing of things. School is starting up and I'm getting all of my stuff prepared in my classroom to go for this year's incoming class, but I did have a little time to get out and take a look for some things as summer's starting to wrap up. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I found. And one of the things that I did find actually was in the form of a set, actually a couple of sets, but one set that if you've been watching my videos, I've been looking for quite a while. Now, I didn't find all of the set, but I was able to find 4 of the 5 for the set. And the set that I'm talking about are these guys right here. So for those of you guys that don't know, this year is the 70th anniversary for Matchbox. And with that being said, Matchbox has produced a special set for both Walmart and for Target. Target is getting theirs in the form of red cards, which are the all red card, 70th anniversary writing on the card, indicating that it's a 70th anniversary car. And the cars are coming out, spread out over the entire year in each different case assortment. With the Walmart exclusives, we got the entire set all at one time. And here's a look at the back of the card. And these are the different cars that are included in the set. Of course, you've got the Bugatti Divo, the Ford GT, the Mercedes-Benz 220 SE, the Jeep Wrangler, and the firefighter truck. So the only one I had found to date, and it was a single all by itself, was this guy right here, number 2 of 5, the Mercedes-Benz 220 SE. But these are pretty much set up in the Zamac format. There's a little more paint to them than a Zamac, but in keeping with traditional Walmart, they went with a silver base for their cars for their exclusive, and the packaging is really awesome. It's a ghosted art that's here on the card, and they really look great. So there's the Mercedes. Here's a look at the Jeep Wrangler. Very sharp looking cars. And I like the fact that on the side, if you look really close right there, it's got the symbol that they use for the Super Chase. So that's usually the one that you look for when you're looking for a Super Chase vehicle. And obviously that's not what this is. This is just one of the cars from the set. But it was kind of interesting to see that on the side there, but really well done. I like the silver, I like the orange, I like the black, I like the way they did this. And then there's the one that everybody seemed to be after in this series. And of course, I'm talking about this 2018 Bugatti Divo. We've seen this year from the Target exclusive. It is in all red. The packaging is all red. I have it right there on the wall. If you can see it above the EB110, it's sitting right there. And so far this year, we have had a Camaro, a Mustang, the Bugatti Divo, and I can't remember what the most recent one is, but I don't have it. I believe it is this guy right here, but in a red edition. So keep an eye out for those. They're definitely cool. And if you guys are not Matchbox collectors, I don't know what you guys are doing. You really got to get onto these. The Matchbox team is knocking it out of the park. And the left-facing cars are definitely just as nice as the right-facing cars. And I'm talking about Hot Wheels. These are definitely awesome, awesome castings. So there's those 3. And then the final one that I was able to find was the Freightliner, which is the little fire truck that comes in this set. The one that I could not find that was not there with the rest of this set was the Ford GT, but I do have a local collector that has the Ford GT, and we're gonna make a small trade, and I'm gonna pick that up so I can complete the set. But there you go, there's a set. And I did mention I found another set. I actually found 2 of them, and I found them at Ross, and they're these guys right here. The Hot Wheels Premium Set Forza Motorsport. Now, these ran for about $12, and if you were to buy these when they were out originally, they were running somewhere around the $25 to $30 range at most online retailers. And I actually know that because I picked one up at the full price. So let's take a look at what's in there. I've got mine already open, so we might as well take a look at what's in there and get them out of the package. And first up, we got this beauty right here. And of course, I'm talking about this beautiful Nissan Silvia S15. Really, really well done. This was pretty much the reason I bought the set to begin with. It is a Forza set, so of course I'm going to pick it up too, but this was the main casting that I wanted from this collection, but I'm really glad I was able to find these. I was actually there looking for the car culture carrying containers, but we came across these instead. So I'm still on the hunt for those, but I definitely was glad to find these. Now this is one that people sleep on. It's a great little casting. Of course, I'm talking about this Mini Cooper right here. It's got the little rally badging on the side there, the beautiful Forza livery here on the top. This is a great looking casting. The wheels on this are absolutely beautiful. I love the way they did this, and this green really pops when it's under lighting. So definitely one you shouldn't sleep on when you guys get this. It's actually a little bit darker green than showing here on the camera, but great casting. And then probably the second favorite in the actual set here itself is this guy right here. And of course I'm talking about the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Absolutely gorgeous. The Forza coloring on this that they did for this is absolutely just spectacular. All the way around, this car is absolutely gorgeous. Just looking at the body lines of this, and you realize why this is one of the top castings that Hot Wheels makes. So definitely glad this was included. It's got a nice red base on it here, nice and heavy. It's a great looking casting, but I don't want to overshadow those that are still remaining. And of course I'm talking about the Ford GT. Speaking of the one that I was missing from that anniversary series, this is a beautiful casting. It's got great coloring on it. I love the red, white, and blue on here, the Forza livery here on the side. All of them got the Forza treatment on them, but this is a really great casting too. It's got a plastic wing, not a metal wing here, so it's incorporated into the actual interior of the vehicle, and it protrudes out of the back. So really great casting. And then last but not least, we have this beautiful Lamborghini, and I'm going to have to look at the back of the box to tell you what that one is. And yes, it's the Lamborghini Gallardo. It's the Superleggera. So it's got some numbers attached to it too, but it's the Gallardo. It's the Superleggera. This is the only black vehicle in the entire set. This is a perfect color combo for this car, the black and lime green with the white stripes and the Forza livery on it. Super, super cool. I would have probably gone with a better wheel choice than this all black like this. Maybe a chrome or even the gold that we saw on the Silvia, but I'm not complaining. This is a great set. And at $12, that means for 5 cars, I paid about $1.75 per premium casting. As we know, most premium castings run anywhere between $6 and $8 right now in retail. So this is an absolute steal. Get out to your Rosses, check them out. These things are popping up, and so I was able to get a couple. I had some friends of mine that indicated that they wanted one, and so we're going to work out some trades for these, and that way they can get some into their collection too. But a really great pickup for me there. And then while I was at the Walmart, if you guys have watched my previous videos, I came across the bin of death again at my local Walmart. They had eliminated the bin of death for a while, and it is back. And I was there for one reason and one reason only. And inside the bin of death, I was looking for these guys right here. And of course, I'm talking about the B case Zamac. This is number 1 and number 2 for 2023. Now, I've had some people send me some Zamac for this year, and I really do appreciate it because this is the first sighting of Zamac we've had anywhere in our area. So I picked this set up, and I picked up a second set as well, just because they are not easy to come by, and I know there are people who are in the same boat as I am. They were unable to come across these Zamacs as well. So I picked up 2 sets of those. And as you know, in this year's case assortments, we're not getting 3 like we did in previous case assortments. We're only getting the 2 in each one. Now, the next series is the one I think everybody went after. Of course, that's the one with the cool combi in it. We haven't seen that hit here yet, and I don't know if we will. The bin of death, if I can describe it for you, is basically a large wire basket that's filled with, I would say at a minimum, about 5,000 castings inside there. It's deep, it goes all the way down. I don't like that they do that, because this bin just gets, you know, rifled through people looking and looking and looking, and everything underneath with the weight of all that die cast is just getting crushed. So I wish there was a different way for them to do that, either don't put it all out or put it into different drop bins or something other than the way they do it. But this is how my local Walmart does it, and it's you got to get there early so you can get some of the stuff on top, because once you get about 2 or 3 layers down, everything is just absolutely destroyed. I didn't go any farther than the first layer. I found the Zamax. I was completely happy with that. It looked like there was a lot of mixed cases in there, some B, some J, some, you know, everything was in there. FG, it was all over the place, but I wasn't going to spend hours and hours digging through there with the hopes that I would find anything. But fortunately for me, I didn't have to dig too far, because on my way home, I stopped at a local Albertsons and I was able to find a couple of treasure hunts from the J case. And of course, I'm talking about this beauty right here. Picked up 2 of them, the 95 Jeep Cherokee. Now, I had found one originally when I found the Supra. I found them together, but this is only the second time I've seen the actual treasure hunt. And what's a little more unique about these than the ones that I found is those were out of the J case. These are international cards. So both of these, let me get that to focus a little bit better if you guys can see it there. It's an international number. And so I like to have them in international and US release if I possibly can, because that's always a great way to have your collection, is to have them in both formats. But that's it, guys. Really quick, down and dirty. I got a couple little hunts in, found some things I'd really been trying to find for a while, and to me it was very successful. I know we're reaching the L case right now in most places, and people are already starting to find the Mercury Comet. Not me. We have not seen L case in my area. We got a quick rush of K case in, and K case was actually hitting our dollar store. If you watch my video where I found K case in an international format, which is odd for a Dollar Tree, but I digress. Anyway, thanks for coming along today and checking out my finds. Not a major score, but a score all the same. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. You'll get to see some cool stuff on here, and I try to keep it fresh. Also, if you like what you saw, hit that like button and let me know that you liked the video so that I can keep making content like this. And if you want to see my videos as they come out, make sure that you guys hit that bell icon located down in the corner, and it will alert you to any new videos that I release. Once again, guys, this is Super JDM Diecast. I am out.